Thank you, Your Holiness, for the honor, and I would like first to ask you to make a short profile of the late Pope Francis within 60 seconds. I know it's a very challenging task, but please try.
It's a big challenge now to describe the late Pope Francis in a short time. But I heard in these days here receiving people who came to sign the book of condolences, this description of him that the Pope Francis was one of us. And I think this is the best description we can have, one of us. He told us that he was a sinner like every one of us, but he was always on the path of the Lord with his mercy, with his love for the church, the love for the humanity. And so I think the best description we can remember of Pope Francis is this, one of us.
If you had to remember one spot of his pontificate, what would it be? One moment. Some people say that it was the first moment as a pope, when he asked from the people to pray for him instead giving his blessing to the people.
Yes, it was surely, but for me the most touching moment was the moment when during the pandemic he was alone on the St. Peter's Square praying to crucify Jesus for all the humanity. In this time was very sad, very difficult for all of us. His prayer alone on the St. Peter's Square. I think it will be the image, the major image of Pope Francis. If we will remember him in the future.
We were honored to have him here in Greece twice in his pontificate. We know that the migration problem was the reason that he came the first time. Can you tell us about his relationship with Greece?
I'm sure that his relationship to Greece was very strong and very good, because he admired the Greek civilization and tradition, and also the relation with the Orthodox Church here in Greece for many years is improving, and so this also was important. And after his presence here was also a blessing for the small Catholic Church here in Greece. And after he had also very good relations with some politicians, with his beatitude, the Archbishop Bartholomew, and his beatitude here in Greece with Archbishop Hieronymus. So this relation with Greece were in multiform platform and multiform moments of his pontificate. It's not a secret that Pope Francis exchanged different letters with both religious and political authorities of Greece in many occasions. So this was very, very nice. He was always very interested to maintain these relations.
During the 2 years that you served here in Athens, did you have any interaction with the Pope, and was he contacted you about something that may be interested to?
Yes, many relations because of our former connection, because I worked before here, I worked with Pope Francis in the Vatican. Mm-hmm. So he asked me about some persons he met in the past. He asked me about the religious life, both Catholic and Orthodox churches here. And yes, we spoke also in the sad time of this tragedy of the train accident. No, he spoke about this and assured me that he's praying, and he asked me if he can mention this in his Angelus prayer, and effectively he expressed his deep sadness and prayer on this occasion.
I see. What was the last time that you personally contacted the Pope, and what are the words that you are going to remember as his last words to you?
I met him last time was on 7th of December. I was in the Vatican, and he told me some things about my mission and about his remembrance from here, from Greece. And after, and the last word before his blessing was, we will keep in touch. And so I think this is a little bit message also to all the Christians. Now we will keep in touch, because through the risen Christ, we will always keep in touch, both in the life and in the death.